Hey, so glad you could make it back. Part 2 today. Exploring a little more, figuring out a little more about what we have as options. It's going to be a blast. I'm so glad you made it back. Let's jump into the action. Assembly bench rather. So we need iron plates, gears, and cables. Which means we need 2 gears and 2 cables. So another gear. No. Okay, because you need 2 iron for every one of those iron bars you craft. For other things in range, we're actually gonna have to go outside. We're gonna go ahead and eat that thing in our inventory if we can. The food box. Use consumable, right click. There you go. And we're restored to half our health, so we're not as nervous now. Is that not the door? Nope, that's the door. It's dark. Are there baddies? I don't know if there's baddies. I didn't see weapons as an option for choosing things. We're gonna run over here and collect as much iron as we can. Preserve our stamina. Zappity zap. And eventually we can build one of those mining things on iron deposit, I would imagine. We're gonna watch our oxygen mostly. Make sure we have time to get back. That's another big iron deposit. This is where we need one of those mining machines. Not enough iron plates, but yes, we can just get iron. Okay, let's go do that. That's worth the effort. And it's already making rock. Interesting. We need an iron plate. Just because now we can go build the iron, the miner on the iron ore, on the iron deposit. And that will give us all the rest of the iron we need over time. I'm out of oxygen. Just mean how was I out of oxygen? I was just in the thingy. I guess it doesn't refill instantly. And I kind of went in and then came back out. Doesn't seem to be affecting me yet. Oh, because it wasn't oxygen, it was my stamina. That's why it wasn't affecting my health. Okay. So, we're gonna go build a miner on this iron ore now, which should give us a source of iron on the regular. I wonder if you can build more than one on one deposit. It seems like it. Yeah, it just doesn't have enough items, but it didn't say I couldn't. Oh yeah, it's gonna collect them fairly quickly too. Especially compared to what I was doing on my own. Now, the real question is, can I, A, use the drone to draw things from the miner? That's A. B is gonna be, will it reach the iron one from here? First, we're gonna try on this one. Oh yeah, we can. And then we can pull things out. Marvelous. Can we reach the iron one from here? And if not, we should extend our base this way. Can't quite reach it, can we? Oh, it's just collecting the rock around. Was that going to mess with our... Ooh, I don't know if that's going to mess with our iron mining operation that we have set up right there. I just damaged the voxels of the rock around the iron deposit on which my miner was actually sitting. It's no longer mining. Oh, because it's full, not because I did it dumb. Okay. Alright, cool. I wonder if that's unlimited or if it's a more powerful tool to mine this. I can't do it by hand, but you can destroy the rock around it. Okay, which apparently didn't damage the miner's ability to mine. We are going to need to get closer, either by building a whole new compartment or elsewise. We need the assembly bench is the whole point of all that adventure, which meant we needed 2 iron plates, 2 copper gears, and then we'll build, oh, those aren't even copper gears. Those aren't even copper gears. They're made out of iron as well. So now we have enough to build our assembler. It's an assembly bench. Put that right there. Perfect. Got new recipes unlocked. Oh man, it's going so fast. Unlocking all the things. That's cool looking. Number pad. Advanced miner. O2 tank, that's going to be extremely useful. I can tell you already. Lockers for storage. Oh, there's an unstuck button. With the way I'm building these, just connect to like conveyors. Filter, that's the thing we needed to build, the thing we wanted to build. We can also probably collect, yeah, these organics. Make sure you can just, oh, new objective, automation, powering advanced machines. More advanced machines will require a lot of electricity. Each power source, such as a wind turbine, is automatically connected to a local network that powers nearby machines. So we don't need wires, it's gonna be automatically connected. Okay, we're gonna go do some things. Okay, so we gotta get a wind turbine built. We gotta do several things. But one of the things I wanted to check out doing was getting a living compartment closer to where we want to be working at with the iron. So what do we need for that? We need an iron plate. So let's go ahead and make that. And then we're gonna walk over there and see if we can just build one right there. I'm envisioning maybe even linking the bases up eventually. Like and also being able to explore and drop a base when you want, and therefore be able to explore the area, especially the drone that you can launch from within the little living compartment. So we're going to put it on kind of the high ground here. Right here. It worked. No trouble. I am now in an oxygen-rich environment in the safety of my living compartment. Picking up copper ore, picking up stuff from my miner. That is awesome. Now, I saw we could do storage, and that has now become an apparent issue as I fill up my inventory. Interior wall, kitchen, window, door, furniture, crate, small container for storing items, 9 container slots. Locker has 18, but costs a lot more. We need 4 iron plates. So we need to go back and get 4 iron plates. Eventually we can build a workbench and everything over there too, I imagine. That would be the smart way to do that. Yeah, so let's get an assembly bench over there. We did collect a bunch of the raw ore. We're going to turn all that we have into bars, and then we're going to make a bunch of plates, and we're going to make sure we have enough for the assembler. A water purifier. Transform toxic lake into pure water, safe for consumption, irrigation. Interesting. Get more miners. Advanced miner, auto mining machine with support for conveyors. This is going to be fun. Large ore deposits, yeah. Alright, and a forage transfer raw ore and copper ore into ingots, rock into cement, or quartz into silica. This is epic. Where's our assembly bench? 1 cable? Yeah, that's the plan. We're going to put down a storage box right there. That way we can go ahead and empty out anything in our inventory we don't think we need right now. That might be interesting to hold on to. Get rid of a bunch of this duplicate rocks. Let's sort it so we can see exactly what we're working. So all this is rock. Let's get rid of. And that's it. It's full. We have cobalt ore, copper ore. What do you want me to do? It wants me to build a wind turbine. And what's a wind turbine going to take, I wonder? There's a beacon emits a signal that you can follow in your map and your compass. That'll be useful. Wind turbine, produce electricity. Yes, yes, yes. While I'm over here, what I can do is collect the iron it's going to produce. So yeah, every minute I should be able to fill another slot full of this. Give me a minute to do that, and we'll go back over with a full inventory of iron. And we can also reach a lot more spots out this way. Virtue of having built a living quarters so close. We're going to have to eat again soon. We have a bunch of just loose resources on the ground over here we can collect while we're waiting for that to fill up again. Full bit of time usage. I wonder how much of the mountain you can cut into the mountain. Oh wow. This is going to be a neat... Oh, there's a whole cave here. Can't quite go into from where I'm positioned, but we know which direction we're probably going to expand outward next. Is that how you take over the land? You pretty much just expand. Can I fly in this? Yeah. Doesn't seem to be damaging my drone at all. Interesting. And I can dissolve the rock down here, just like on land. Grab another load out of this thing. Yep, keep it pumping. Apparently you can go pretty high. Oh, you can go higher. Then you can go outward. Wow, look at how pretty this place is. Oh, I like it. Looks so desolate though. Huh. Do we figure out our purpose here? We're just an explorer? Memory's a fun thing. Let's empty this guy out. We've got a lot of iron ore compared to when we were just getting it by hand. We've already moving up in the world, and we will soon figure out how to survive. Long term right now, that's an issue because I don't know how to make new food. And I think I have one thing of food that came with us in our spaceship on my person. And after that, it seems to last a while though. The health doesn't run out. Like hunger isn't like hugely fast. I got a new craft recipe. Is that because I was mining in general, or because I mined up gold ore, rare element? Neat. And that opened all kinds of new recipes. That's marvelous. Grab the rest of that, which that'll be it for now. And then we'll run over and craft some things so that we can craft other things. Specifically the wind turbine. I want to see how this electric grid works in this universe we have found ourselves immersed upon and unleashed into. Okay, so we're working on making a solar panel. Yeah, I like it from y'all's reality standpoint. I've never left, but from mine I actually got some sleep, which I find personally exciting. I can't actually craft anything because my inventory is full, but I can maybe craft, I could construct something. We try to construct this. Nope, I need another plate. What do you do when your inventory's full? Can we drop things? Just temporarily? Destroy it, apparently. We can maybe store one of these. Not this one. Let's do this one. Any equipment? Nope, but we can eat it. I bet we can eat it. Let's eat it. What is it? And then we just click. We do. And we ate it. So now we have room. Yay. So we'll put a storage box down there. And we can drop some of this chocolate and cheese off to get rid of some of this rock. We don't need this rock. Way too much rock. We got some room to sort things through and out. We never even looked at this. So we have a bunch of stuff. We can build circuit boards, iron beams, antenna, battery cells. Man, there's like, okay, so this is osmium drill. Okay, so these go into, these are components for other things. And there's a bunch of them. Okay, and then advanced crafting parts, which we need the other parts for, and equipment. Standard battery, when equipped, extends your battery capacity to allow for more time before running out of energy. Max energy plus 7, and then more oxygen, same thing. Copper plates. Okay, so that's gonna be a major goal, because if we can get our oxygen and our energy extended, that means we can work outdoors for longer, more extended periods of time, which adds up to faster and faster progress. We're gonna automate things soon, and that'll be nice. Automation is our friend. And once we have enough to build it, yes. I also wanted to see if we can go ahead and make enough to build. Where's our automated? Yeah, the advanced miner. That's gonna take a bunch. All right, let's get our solar panel built and put our, so let's get our wind turbine in place and start to see how that works. I want to put it near the iron mine because the first thing I'm going to do, the first thing I try to do in any mining game is secure iron. You always need iron for everything. So we're going to put it over here and hopefully we'll have it covered so that we can build at least that mine on it. Oh, there we go. Okay. That opened up more things. A local power grid will connect nearby energy sources to machines that require it, providing 100% of power, so it can produce up to 7 megawatts. To gather all necessary resources, automation will be necessary to create an advanced miner that we are working on. And now we shouldn't even have to leave our little thing. We should be able to build everything else we want to build real quick. For an iron plate, we can extend that, and then we need to get a workbench in here. Oh, we have plenty of stuff to build a workbench, so let's just build a workbench in here. And there, and then we should be able to build everything we need to do from in here, and hopefully get up to the level where we can build food, because we're out of food boxes, and I'm not gonna lie, that's a bit concerning. So what does it want us to do next to the miner? We're just gonna run through the procedure they want and see how that works out. And then is that everything? That is everything. So what I'm hoping and what I think is gonna happen now is we're gonna launch our drone. We're gonna say dismantle. Nope, we're gonna say, oh, there it is. It says X for dismantle. Cool. And then we're gonna build an advanced miner. And we can build it straight from the, straight from the drone. Straight from the drone. Okay. Alright, we're gonna put it right here, which looks a little underground, but that's fine. And then it's already working. It's already working. And it's gonna get us a lot more ore, so it has 3 places for ore. Plus, we can now do conveyor belts. Conveyor belts, the bane of all existence and the joy of my life. There's conveyor belts. I wonder if you dig down, you get different kinds of stuff. Like if it's interesting. I wonder. Pick up this little. No, that's a rock deposit. You can't pick that up. I don't want to mess up the where I'm going to be putting stuff. But on the other hand, I want to see if you can just fly. Because you can just mine straight down. Like, is there a limit? Does it change what you get? We're running out of energy, that's one thing. It really does seem like I just bore a hole. Yep, right through this material too. We're still just getting rock, which I'm gonna have to put places. So let's stop doing that for now. We have our miner in place. Let's see what else we can build. Everything is opening up so fast. I can't keep up with everything we have. So we have multiple types of miners. We already saw that part producer is new. Transfer the crafting part into the selected recipe result with support for conveyors. That's what we need to be able to start producing parts automatically, I feel like. Just iron plates for conveyors. So we need to set up a part producer, and we need to start producing parts so that we don't have to do it by hand anymore. We're going to want 3 iron beams, 2 circuit boards, and a partridge in a pear tree. Do that. Iron beams are in the other thing. Always something else. Takes longer and costs more. Early game organization is always a tad frustrating. You never quite have on you what you want to have on you. But you know, it's all part of it makes it feel better when it gets more organized and you have more of your parts available and stuff, and it makes it feel amazing when that frustration is done. because you know you're doing something. You've successfully altered your life in a way that is less frustrating, which really the goal of all life. All life. It has been an absolute blast hanging out with you. I'm going to wrap up that episode right there, and we'll come back next time. Hopefully I'll get to doing some actual terraforming. The mining in this game is so distracting, but I hope you can come out and join me for whatever mischief I can find to get up to. You have a pleasant day, and I'll see y'all next time.